Let no man think me foolish, but if otherwise, yet as a fool receive me, that I may boast myself a little. That which I speak it not according to the Lord, but as it were foolishly, in this confidence of boasting. Seeing that many boast after the flesh, I will boast also. For you put up with fools gladly, seeing that you yourselves are wise. For you permit it, if a man brings you into bondage, if a man devours you, if a man takes of you, if a man exalts himself, if a man smites you on the face. I speak as concerning reproach, as though we had been weak. But in whatsoever way any is bold, I speak foolishly. I am bold also. Are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they the descendants of Abraham? So am I. Are they the ministers of Christ? I speak as a fool. I am more. In labors more abundant, in stripes beyond measure, in prisons more frequent, in deaths often. Of the Jews, 5 times received I 40 stripes less one. 3 times was I beaten with rods. Once was I stoned. 3 times I suffered shipwreck. A night and a day have I been in the deep. In journeys often, in perils of waters, in perils of robbers, in perils by my own countrymen, in perils by the Gentiles, in perils in the city, in perils in the wilderness, in perils in the sea, in perils among false brethren, in weariness and painfulness, in watchings often, in hunger and thirst, in fastings often, in cold and nakedness, besides those things that are outside, that which comes upon me daily, the care of all the churches. Who is weak, and I am not weak? Who is offended, and I burn not? If I must boast, I will boast of the things that concern my weaknesses. The God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, who is blessed forevermore, knows that I lie not. In Damascus, the governor under Aretas, the king, guarded the city of Damascus with a garrison, desirous to apprehend me. And through a window in a basket was I let down by the wall, and escaped his hands. It is not expedient for me, doubtless, to boast. I will come to visions and revelations of the Lord. I knew a man in the Lord 14 years ago, whether in the body I cannot tell, or whether out of the body I cannot tell. God knows. Such a one caught up to the 3rd heaven, and I knew such a man, whether in the body or out of the body I cannot tell. God knows. How that he was caught up into paradise and heard unspeakable words, which it is not lawful for man to utter. Of such a one will I boast. Yet of myself I will not boast, but in my weaknesses. For though I would desire to boast, I shall not be a fool. For I will say the truth. But now I forbear, lest any man should think of me above that which he sees me to be, or that which he hears of me. And lest I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations, there was given to me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan to buffet me, lest I should be exalted above measure. For this thing I besought the Lord 3 times, that it might depart from me. And he said unto me, My grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather boast in my weaknesses, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. Therefore I take pleasure in weaknesses, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecutions, in distresses for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then am I strong. I have become a fool in boasting. You have compelled me.